Hi guys! Now we are going to learn about the note values. Note values are simply the duration of a note. So a note is written and then it will tell us how long the note will last. We have so many types of notes and so many types of musical symbols. I know that you've been learning about them since when you were in primary, but now today we are going to learn only the first 4 types of notes. Only notes, not rest, not other musical symbols. The first one is the biggest one, like an oval here, and then the second one we have what we call by the head of the note and the stem. The stem is the stick part of the note. The head of the note is way smaller than the first one and it has a stem, a stick. The third one is similar to the second one, only this time the head of the note is black. And then the last one that we are going to learn about is similar to the third one, but it has some kind of flap here, and it is actually called tail. So the tails can be combined. The tails can be combined, and then it can be, if the tail is 1, we have only one tail, then we can combine them with one single line. If the tail is 2, which is not our topic today, but it's good for you to know, and then we have double lines on top of that note. Next, we are going to get to the names of those notes, the first 4 notes. The biggest notes, we call that one as semi-breve, while the second one is called minim, the third one is crotchet, and then the last one is quaver. Now that you know already about the name of the notes, we are going to learn about the note values. Again, note values are the durations of the notes. The first one is semi-breve. Semi-breve will last as long as 4 beats, while minim will last as long as 2 beats. Crotchet will last as long as 1 beat, and the last one, quaver, will last as long as half beat. Half beat, you might get confused. What does it mean, half beat? Half beat, it means that in one count you have to play that note twice. Now that you know already about the name of the notes as well as the note values as well as the symbols of those notes, we are going to simulate how we can apply the notes when we are making the music. So let's start with the first one, semi-breve. It will last as long as 4 beats. So let's say this is our tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's our tempo, and then we are going to say that note with tap. We're going to say each note with tap. Okay? So let's do this one. This is our tempo. 5, 6, 7, 8. Cut. So 4 beats for each note. Now we are going to try saying with that with the minim. So this is our tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ta, ta. Only 2 beats. So if you count in the count of 4, you have to say the word ta twice. Next, the third one is crotchet, 1 beat. So this is our tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ta, 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 ta. Because each note will consist of 1 beat only. Then how about the last one, quaver, where 1 note consists of half beat. It means that in 1 count you have to say the word ta twice. So if this is our tempo, 1, 2, 3, 4. So when you say 1, you have to say the first ta, and then when you take the marker away from the board, and then you have to say the second ta. Okay? If this is our tempo, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ta 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 ta. Let's try to do all those 4 notes in a row. Okay? This is our tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4. That will be our tempo. Do not get faster, do not get slower. So 5, 6, 7, 8. Ta, 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 ta. Now that you know already about the note values and how to count with those notes, we're going to combine some of the notes. We are going to have 4 group of notes or the combination of the notes, and then we are going to try to say it with ta as usual. We have 4 types of group of notes, but then we are going to use only 2 of the notes that we have learned before. We are going to combine a crotchet that will last as long as 1 beat, and then the second one is quiver, a note that lasts as long as half beat. Let's do group 1, number 1. So we have 2 crotchets here. Okay, so this is the tempo, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's try to do group 1, number 1, and say it with ta. 5, 6, 7, 8. Ta, ta. So number 1 will go like that. Easy. Now let's try with number 2, the second group of notes. We have 2 quavers here and 1 single crotchet. How does it go like? 1, 2, 3, and 4. Ta ta ta, ta ta ta. Okay, let's combine with number 2 and number 1 and number 2. 5, 6, number 1. Ta 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 ta. Now you see the difference. Now group number 3, we have 1 single crotchet and then 2 quavers. How does it go? Number 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ta, ta, ta. Again, number 3, ta, ta, ta. Let's do number 1 until number 3. In 5, 6, 7, 8. Ta, 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 ta. Easy. The last one, number 4. All of them is the same. It's the combination of 4 quavers. Let's do number 4. This is the tempo, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ta 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 ta. Okay, I'm doing it again. Ta 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 ta. Number 4. Let's do number 1 until number 4 in a row. Only this time, for each number, we are going to say it twice. Again, we are going to learn number 1 until number 4 in a row, but for each number, we are going to say it twice. Okay, ready? Okay, the tempo, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ta ta. Second time. Ta ta. Ta 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 ta. One more time. Number 1 until 4 in a row. Twice. 5, 6, 7, 8. Ta ta. Ta ta. Ta 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 ta. Now, to make it easier for you to understand the group of notes, we are going to get into some examples. Okay? Let's say I'm a fan of certain musicians and then I am one of the crowd in their concerts. I'll be yelling, I'll be screaming their names so that the artist, the musician will be on the stage. Now let's say I'm going to scream or I'm going to say their names out loud, and then let's see their names will rhyme to which group of the notes. For example, say Taylor Swift. So if I'm in a concert of Taylor Swift, I'll be screaming Taylor Swift, Taylor Swift. Okay, so with that kind of rhythm name, that name, we are going to find the rhythm, and then after that we are going to choose which one is the group of the notes that will rhyme with the name Taylor Swift. Okay, so Taylor Swift, Taylor Swift. So ta ta ta, ta ta ta. Taylor Swift, Taylor Swift. Now please choose one of those four group of notes that will rhyme with the name Taylor Swift. Which one? First, second, third, fourth. So it will go like Taylor Swift, Taylor Swift. Ta ta ta, ta ta ta. Good. It will rhyme with the second group of notes. So it will go like ta ta ta, Taylor Swift. So Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift. Ta ta ta. Next, let's say I'm in a concert of Ed Sheeran, and then I'll be yelling his name. I'll be yelling like this. Ed Sheeran, Ed Sheeran, Ed Sheeran. Ta 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 ta. Ed Sheeran. So, yes, it will rhyme with the third group. Ed Sheeran, Ed Sheeran. Ta ta ta. Ed Sheeran. Next, let's try that I'm in a concert of Nicki Minaj. I'll be yelling like this. Nicki Minaj, Nicki Minaj, ta 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 ta. Good. If you guessed the fourth one, then you are correct. So Nicki Minaj. And then say the first one, of course, it will rhyme as the first one. Can you guess any name of musician that will rhyme with the first group of notes? Ta 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 ta. Let's say I would go with Sam Smith. Sam Smith. Sam Smith. So it will go like this. Sam Smith. Those are the examples of the names of musicians that will rhyme with those four group of notes. Now let's get into even more examples of the rhythm. We have certain vocabularies of coronavirus, and we have three words over here, and then we are going to say it, and again we are going to figure out which rhyme or which group of notes that the word will rhyme into. The first one is quarantine. 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 Ta 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 ta. So it will go like this. Quarantine, quarantine. Ta 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 ta. Next, the second word. Lockdown. Lockdown. I guess it's quite easy. So lockdown. Ta 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 ta. Lockdown. Lockdown. The third one, the last one is pandemic. 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 Ta 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 ta. The group of notes will go like pandemic. Pandemic. Ta 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 ta